Pause Monday. Talk about it Tuesday. What the hell's up Wednesday? I'm all right.
Oh, hey y'all, it is Glitter,
Glam,
and Giggles. What? Woo! Turn up Thursday. What y'all doing? Hey.
What y'all doing? Hey.
What's up? We got our drinks.
Turn it up with something clear.
What y'all got?
Ooh, happy Thursday, Thursday,
How you doing,
y'all.
girl?
I'm good. Just had a moment, but I'm good.
Oh,
we're back. Temperature's down.
Girl, don't get me
100.1.
started about that. I'm on
The quick
20-minute intervals. That's
really? Oh no,
it's so bad. So
praise God.
For whatever y'all ever be somewhere and y'all ever somewhere, look at my language. I'll be somewhere.
Y'all be somewhere.
Y'all be somewhere, and then you hear the song like 3 times, and you're like,
"That's the song." Maybe I need to lean in and listen.
I need to.
I gotta lean in and listen.
I'm just saying, y'all. I'm just saying. That's not it.
That's not the song. That ain't the song. Find the song. Find the song. Wait a minute, y'all. Hold on. I do like that song though.
Oh, that is good. That is good, y'all. Hold on. We gonna play this song.
That ain't it either.
What is going on, y'all? Wait.
She don't have her glasses on.
Wait, okay. That's the problem.
But
y'all.
yes, down.
There
Boom.
we go.
There we go.
What y'all doing?
There we go. What you saying?
What you saying, girl?
I saw you.
What y'all saying?
You don't love me.
Hey, what's up, y'all? Oh, why y'all
don't mean nothing to me. He's telling y'all that. He don't mean nothing to me. I don't have nothing else to say. Come home late. It seems you barely beat the sun.
Oh, this girl know all the words. Go ahead.
Shoulder. Thinking you gon' get you some, smelling like some fragrance that I don't even wear. So if you want some loving, I suggest you go back there where you came from.
Oh, girl.
See, that's the all I heard it all before, right? She knows everything. Go back where you came from. That ain't the fragrance I wear. She like shut everything down. She shut them down.
Such a powerful song,
yes.
Isn't it? Girl, so I had to do a TikTok today, y'all. I talk about this is what date women over 50 is like.
Oh my God, I seen that. Heard it all before. See, when you date a woman over 50, you got to come up with something like that they never heard. Something that's like beyond.
And you know what? Listen, it's like, oh no, not the heard it all before.
Oh yeah, turn it up. Turn it up.
Oh my gosh, y'all better get y'all drinks. Get your drinks on.
Get your drinks on.
We got it. It's been one of those weeks where you just had the song and you're just like, girl, I heard it all before.
She texted me, she was like, I heard it twice today. Then, wait a minute, third time. I was like, well, then third time's the charm.
Something, because that's what, you know what? Let's talk about that. Because that is exactly, you guys, when you're dating over 50, this is it. Like, we are in the no bullshit stage.
Oh.
Like, we see, I think the biggest thing for me is like, keep it real.
Yeah.
Can we just keep it real?
Just keep it real. So that we can like flow accordingly.
Yeah, like, and I'm not down with the whole, I just want to be happy. We're just going to be happy. That kind of like people just talk in like future, like whatever. Like, here it is. Delayna taught me. This is what y'all got to do.
Okay.
Hey,
turn up the volume, y'all. Listen to this.
This is what you got to do. We ask real deep questions. And this is the biggest tip that she's given me. So good. Trey in the house. Eileen in the house. Oh my God, I love y'all. She says, tell me what that looks like. Okay, so we already talked a couple times about having like sex with somebody, like a guy, and he's talking about intimacy, right? And and y'all, have y'all asked the question? No, I can't. I know my married ladies on here, but anyways, the question is when they talk about intimacy, but it's saying, so what does that look like for us?
Right. Yeah.
What does that look like?
Tell me, what does that look like?
I was like,
so,
what?
So what does sex with you look like? So it allows them to think that through and then to be able to actually describe it for you. So it's really covering two things.
And people can't answer that right off the bat. They need time to think about. Well, it's gonna be good.
That's gonna be good. No, I need some in-depth. Give me a little bit of what does that look like?
What does that look like?
Does that look like?
But it goes even further because I'm finding that Like when people want to talk to you about future or whatever, or I want to be your man or what does that look like? What does that look
that
like?
statement is superficial.
Because
what does that look like?
we have been through marriages and breakups and whatever. Like we're not going forward with this, let's just think we're going to be happy and whatever. Like what does that, I want to make you happy. Like? What does that mean?
Yeah, that's
what does that
too
look
broad
like?
for me.
So
I like the person that can kind of like play the like mind F you. So it's like, then you have to describe to me what that is. So I should be able to visualize what you're talking about.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right. So if you thought that through enough to tell me or to say that,
I'm going to make you happy for the rest of your life. How are you going to
should be able to
that?
describe that.
How would you do that?
Yes. Hey, Sharon.
What's up? Hey, ladies. Got some Facebook users. If we see your name.
Yes, Tracy said we had the conversation in the very beginning. Absolutely.
Yeah. So
well, I told y'all my experience with that. We had the conversation and tutorial 101.
Yeah. Especially I'll use Tracy as an example because that's great because she's like at a stage where I think the rest of us are. Like you have gotten through that, all the breakups, all of this, and the BS is over. So when somebody comes at you, you're like, here, this is what I've been through. Like, what are you offering me?
Right.
Like what? Because this is what I'm not doing. Yeah. And we're not angry, but you have. That's the great thing about being 50 and know it, and let's have real conversations. Like
at this point, you know what your flaws are. You know what you will accept and what you won't accept. You know what's good, right? And fulfilling your needs. I want to figure things out on my own, but please tell me what I am missing, right? Yeah. Because if we don't identify that up front, that's what leads to being unfulfilled. That's what may lead to them, feeling like, well, if I don't know, then how am I to,
right? And everybody assumes what somebody's going to like from their past relationship. And you can't carry that.
Absolutely not.
Right.
No. And you are who you are, but we all can morph or become what's necessary within what we're willing to do when we know what our mate wants as well. Right. Yeah. So that's all part of it as well. It's a little give and take. We talked about it last week, right? That Kama Sutra technique where you breathe, I breathe. You become what I become, what I breathe. So it's kind of like that, it's almost like you have to, really be in sync, like rock with me, roll with me, dip with me,
Okay, let's talk to our audience.
Okay, I'm sorry.
We have Eileen, who's been married 31 years.
Give it up, Eileen.
Eileen. At what point does it just start automatically working and there's no drama or there's whatever, like you feel like you worked out all the kinks? Now, there's always something, but there's some... At some point, it just has to flow.
Right, there's ebbs and flows. And remember, 31 years. Eileen, 31 years ago, wasn't who she is now. So we have to be willing to accept our mate where we are in seasons as well. I'm not who my husband married, right?
I was like,
I had gone through so much. I was in a different space. I was in corporate world. I was go. The kids were, so all of that, now we don't have that. So when we go through seasons, we have to be willing to sit down and have the conversations about what's important to us now, because what's important to me now certainly wasn't what.
Well, I think that's why a lot of our marriages didn't last. Our first ones, because we grew up with this. You know what I mean? We got married in our 20s, and we went through all the stuff, and then you come out.
We didn't have the maturity, and I certainly didn't have the conversation like Tracy was talking about in the beginning.
And we were also grinding in building our lives while they were there. So that was a season. But we come out and we're like, dude, we're not the same.
Yeah, not at
all.
all.
Not the same, and it's okay.
Some mates, both men and women, have to be willing to know that you are going to have, like you said, the ebbs and flows. There's going to be some growing pains. There's going to be some manifestations taking place during that time. Yeah, things flow from the beginning. We're not perfect, but we are grown. Right,
and that's exactly. Good. And I think when you find that at an older stage, that's what you got to find. You got to find where it starts flowing right at the beginning when you're at our stage. Like if it's already hard work in the first 3 weeks and there's already no, because we're too old to be working at that. Like it should you should find your mate, like your sort of your like, really go-to person. Let's see. Trish, hey girl. How many years?
And husband 30, number 3, third time.
33? And number 3.
Oh, husband number 3, third time's the charm, Trish.
Yeah, girl.
But I think when you bring into any relationship with it's wisdom, right? So you bring in it's wisdom. I think you bring in wisdom,
sexy and just mature minded. That's what I feel really mature when I'm having conversations. They are not simple and he should think what I'm thinking or anything. That's
it's a little deeper than
no.
that. And I noticed that even in my later stage, I'm willing to be more vulnerable. The younger me had to win every fight, had to be right all the time. I'm like, I'm sorry. That's just me. It's the Leo in me. But now I'm more submissive to, okay, I think you're right. Okay, your way might work.
Well, that's what Eileen said. At first I was like, what? Eileen's on top? What if, I think she changed the subject, but then
right.
what is she trying to say?
Sometimes she's on top and I support, and other times I am on top and he supports. Right. So that's kind of like, that's where we are now.
I was like, Eileen, where you going with this girl? We okay.
Same thing. So the maturity level allows me to not win all the time. Because young me just was dogged. Like I had to win every fight.
I had a horrible Native American temper, girl.
It's in there. Like I had to win. Now I'm, a little more submissive to, okay, I may not be right.
Oh, let's see. Even though we're only together 3 years, we're different and we've found huge decisions.
Face huge, like very early on.
That's true.
Either you're all in or out. I like that statement, Tracy.
Yeah.
You're either all in or out. My husband says
we
that.
We got a lot of ladies on here been married a long time. Kelly been married a long time.
Kelly. Look at Janika.
What'd she say?
I am a totally different woman. Life happened. LOL. One day I woke up.
Girl, 49, I woke up and said, oh, hell no, this world about to change up in here. Up in here. Oh, speaking of which, DMX.
What?
Okay, I'm not getting off topic, but I love him, and he's in,
doggy.
He's in like a coma.
He barks all the time. I just call him Doggy DMX.
Or a coma.
He's just not barking anymore. It's okay.
So mean. That is not nurse sensitivity.
That's why they kicked me off the bench.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I just had to put that in there.
She did. Oh my God. Hey. Let's see. Hold on. I've got a ring. Would you ever consider?
What? I don't know. She's looking for updates.
I thought Kalila was on my show. She was like, would you ever consider doing Ready to Love? I thought she was on the show asking me and they asked me a question. I was like, we got a responder here. Let's see. All right, let's see what my girl Sharon says. Temper, and what?
Don't add drinks to it.
Yeah. That's that Native American blood in there, right there.
Veins be popping out in the neck. The jugular veins be going for it. I'm telling you, I will listen before I say the old me. Okay, in my previous life, I literally would, if I'm going to bed. Who was
the old Delayna?
I'm telling you, I would argue down the point. I am looking for, girl, I will cite something. I will pull it up. I will, no.
Book chapter,
yes, I'm APA in it. I'm like, what? No, we're not doing that. No, she's right. Winning. Now me, I'm like, you know what? You might be right.
Oh, yeah.
Let me see.
I'm okay with that.
New me is a little more submissive.
I'm okay with that.
I don't even think I raise my voice now as much as I used to.
And I'm okay with, I'm getting better at, I lived in this world of, I'm in control of everything, coming out of my home and just wanting to be in control because I saw my dad be in this control and I didn't want to be submissive. So I'm controlling this whole life. And now I'm like, I would like not that I want to be controlled, but I would like a man who's manly. Go back to but I did like my dad. He likes to charge.
That's the whole mature thing. And I also think that our roles play a lot in it too. If you think about your role in the corporate world, you had to have some substance of, a little bit of tough skin and dealing with different things. So sometimes that spilled into your home.
It did.
Yeah, especially for me. It was quite a number of years.
I wanted to take the pants off when I got home, but it didn't work out that way. Yeah. Because I think in mine, he just thought that I liked wearing the pants all the time.
Yeah.
But I wasn't mature enough to say, no, I don't want to wear pants. But anyways.
And it was hard to switch.
So I have this article I was going to look at because if this is happening way more now, look at all our superstars and whatever, but why men confess why they find older women irresistible. First of all,
men want older women.
First of all, we already talked about what we wanted. Didn't we talk about why we liked younger men? Right. Yeah. So
why do they find us older? So what's older? What do they define as older?
Okay.
As irresistible.
Oh, older. I would say 10 plus is or anything.
10. So 10 years plus from their age.
I would say older. Wouldn't you think anybody 5
plus years?
Yes.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah.
I think once you get to 50,
because when you start switching those, if you're 45 and 50, you've already changed at 50.
Right.
So you are dating somebody younger. Even though it's only
Absolutely.
5 years, but
Well,
we
yeah.
changed.
And in dog years, we're definitely older than men. If I didn't know.
Oh, damn. She went dog years. Okay. So I don't know these stars that they're, I can't even tell you. Anyways.
Whoever.
All right.
But
so,
just give their ages. So
No,
the
no,
woman is 51 and the man is 28.
Oh, no, that's a little much. Anyway, so
Yeah.
this first one just says, this is men confessing. So these are the kind of things that they say. Older women know what they want. Yes, we do.
We just all said that. So that part is
true. She has a
true.
strong idea of what she
Mhm.
wants and focuses her energy in reaching bigger goals. That's exactly
That
right.
is what we just said.
Exactly.
So it's attractive to them.
It's attractive. Okay.
So that's all mind stuff, right?
Yes.
But so there's nothing physical on there. I just got finished saying the
this is
maturity,
all
the
mind.
wisdom, and the mind F. Didn't I say that?
All mind.
Didn't
Yes.
I say?
This is mental mind. Okay. All right. Older. This is. Oh, you know who that is? That's the guy. That's
Who is that?
Oh, the girl from Cosby, and then the guy with the hair.
Oh,
Never mind.
yeah.
Older women know more about life.
Mhm.
Okay, you can read
True.
comments.
True.
Let's see.
Let's see.
Older women have more experience in life, dating, and relationships in general, which allows the man to learn so many new things. I say that. So if I'm dating somebody
Mhm.
younger, I'm like,
Mhm.
okay, I've been around like 10 extra years. I've been through more relationships. I can tell
I
you
bring a
what
little
this
bit
ain't
more
working.
than the numbers.
4, 5.
Look, Sharon was laughing. She said some men don't mind being the cub. With the cougars in the cub. Cougars in the cub.
She's killing me.
You
on
want to
that.
be in the
Okay.
cage with half of us.
Let's see. She shows him what kind of man he is and motivates him to achieve bigger goals. Oh,
Mhm.
this is what Sharon's talking about. Sharon's like, So if you're with a younger man, like
Mhm.
you'll either break him or he'll make him. Like you're going to
It's
motivate
role
him
reversal,
to be.
one way or
you're
the
gonna
other.
Make him be.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
And
Lisa
Lisa
Bonet.
Bonet.
Thank you, Tracy.
You know Tracy. No, Tracy is on it.
I know.
Like,
I could
she
just like
knows.
I should have just sent her the article and said, "Oh, tell me."
Yes.
This. Okay. They make you look at things from a different perspective. So it says, help you to understand your feelings at a deeper level. Tell me what that means to you.
See,
it's that question.
See?
Tell me what that's going to be like.
See, getting them to think deeper.
What does making me happy
So
look
none of
like?
it's physical. Get me something physical. Scroll that article. See what I'm saying?
Yes,
it's
girl.
all about the mind. It's all about the maturity, the wisdom, and the mind.
Shakira. It's the next person on here. That guy says they are confident and independent.
See?
Well, we know that in our 50 self. Yeah.
Come on, keep scrolling. I want to see
okay.
something that
Her confidence
says
and the way she
no.
carries
The next
herself.
one, they are emotionally mature.
They are more emotionally mature. That is coming from
Gab Union
with Dwayne.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, Dwayne is saying they're so they know how to not overreact and how to control their emotions and behavior. That is so
Bring
true.
it in. Didn't I just say that?
That is so true. Like
God.
I'm so much in control of how I answer things, how I process. Like I listen, I take it in,
Yes.
I process
Sharon
it.
said, yep. I process it before I go off.
Yeah.
Look at me.
I take time. I think about it.
Look at this.
Well, I'm going off if I need to. If I gotta lay it out,
I'm
I'll lay
going
it out.
off. But just in a different way. Like I might go off on the phone to the friend instead of like in the moment, in the heat of the moment, in the situation itself. I like kind of
not down for heat in the moment. Yeah.
And it's so y'all know I'm bummed out because I was waiting for it to be something physical. This is all.
No, this is all. What? We already talked about the physical thing.
No, I'm saying the men.
No,
this is younger. This is all emotional and mental.
That's right. It isn't about that anymore. I think back in the day it was a physical thing, but now it's like we're real. Like they realize.
Yeah. That's
Juliana. Okay, so that he says they have refined taste. Okay, a lot of younger men prefer a slower and more peaceful lifestyle that is relaxing and calming. So we like nicer things. We want to be more, adventurous.
I wonder what kind of men though want that. Generally, men like for things to be fast paced in action. To me, it's like those type of men are looking for mamas. Like
this is
not being.
Some men love the sense of a calm that older women have. Younger ladies possess reckless energy.
See?
That can be adorable and tempting, but this trait won't attract all men. So, okay, they are intellectually conversationalists.
See, Eileen's on the same page.
This is so true. I had to say this.
Mommy issues, Eileen.
They are intellectual conversationalists. Okay, I said this the other day. I was like, okay, so if I'm having conversation with you, I'm not going to just hang on the phone just to breathe and be on the phone. You need to have a real conversation.
And 20-year-old me might do that.
Exactly. We'd be in bed. Are you sleeping?
Yeah. What you doing? Just take a shower. Get ready to
Now, if we're not having a deep depth conversation. I have shit to do.
If it's not
I got shit to do.
Yeah.
I
can't. Gotta go.
And I need to be stimulated. Like I
just said
somebody.
Didn't I say that? 1,000 times already.
But
we have to
topic events and stuff like that.
Absolutely.
Not you know.
It doesn't even have to be anything too deep. Just you got to be able to flow.
But I want to learn from somebody. Like I still want to learn from people. Like so I want them to talk about whatever they.
Yeah, and I think throughout the gist of you kind of having conversations that should eventually come up, because even if they're not sharing with you about that, you can get to know who they are and the level of their intellect based on their responses to your conversation.
That's true.
Okay.
Eileen says mommy issues.
I know, I put that up there.
No, okay.
I did. I told her, I said, we're on the same page with that.
Yeah. Okay. So let's see. They're financially stable.
Financially stable. So.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. It's no secret that guys also want financial security, no matter how young or old they are. Most older women have a well-established career, have money in their retirement fund, and have a strong sense of financial responsibility when paying their bills. Yeah, so, okay, yeah. Oh, here's the good one. I like this one. Children have left the nest. Yes, the children have left the nest.
They're gone.
Like,
yes.
I want their nest to be free too. For the most part, at least the same level as my nest is free.
To not have commitments or responsibilities.
No, because at this point, we just want to go and enjoy. Like,
I want to be able to pick up and go.
I'm not trying to be stepmama to no little kids.
You could be Glam mom.
I don't know. I told my girls, no, I'm gonna need y'all to go way out there. Go have your life, do all that.
Right. Let's see what Jonika said. The older I get, everything don't deserve my attention. I move differently and respond only when necessary.
Yes. So
Jonika,
true.
pin it. Put that, highlight that, bold that. Yeah.
We're gonna talk about friendships like that. Ooh.
Yeah, well, we've talked about friendships like that before. How the way I respond to my friends now is totally different than obviously what it was. And I have a lot of long-term relationships. I'm talking 20, 30 years plus.
Yeah.
And we do not need to talk every day. Now, there's a couple of my friends where we do kind of, but I could talk to her once a month and we're caught up.
Yeah.
Because that's just kind of like the way life is. But yeah, and your relationships and your friendships sometimes take a different role in your life depending on where you are as well.
Oh, absolutely.
So like my friend that I was just talking about, we've been friends for 32 years. We were pregnant at the same time. Like our kids are like 12 days apart. And we don't talk every day, but we're still involved in each other's life. Yeah. There was once a time when we talked every day because we had, things in common. But as our life kind of just evolved, she went from the front seat to the trunk. So I don't talk to her every day. She used to be my passenger.
But the trunk is good too.
Now
we all love trunks.
She's just getting that bumpy ride. And how often do we go in our trunk, right? You only go back there when you got something in there. Or you only go back there when you need to. So,
the dead bodies.
When she was in my passenger seat, we were talking all the time, having conversations. Yeah. So now she's just in the trunk, and you only go in the trunk for necessities when you need something.
It's so hard because there's so many girls. You have so many friendships that you build, and it's so hard because you want to touch base with all of them. Like I have some that I'm like, I touch and I'm like, oh, I just need a day with them. Like it's and a day would catch up like a whole year.
That's what I'm telling you.
Great. I need to be here. I need to travel there. I need to
Yeah. So you just got to plan that out because it does. One day will bring things full circle and it'll feel like you never missed a beat.
Because y'all, we can catch up a whole year in one conversation.
Absolutely.
Like that's what we women can do. We can just talk it all out.
Especially now that we have time on our hands. We're not doing homework with kids. We're not running them to cheerleading. We're not taking them to baseball.
We're not time on their hands.
Right.
We're running business.
We do.
What else got?
But
you got time on your hands?
You schedule
I don't have time on my hands.
You schedule a Zoom, so schedule a call with your girlfriend. Cut it out. Cut it out.
I would like to travel to get to my girlfriends. That's
yes,
for sure. Yeah.
For sure.
Oh my god.
Do you guys have the same issues? Do you have like the closest of friends that used to be in the passenger seat and now they're in the trunk or maybe in the back seat strapped in?
But it's still a good thing. It's still a good thing.
It's good. I'm like saying it in a funny way just to make an analogy that we used to ride, like that was my ride or die. So literally she was in the passenger seat and now she's still in my car. She's just in the trunk. I just only need to go back there and I hope she's not watching, but she knows that's a good analogy, though.
It is.
She's still riding with me.
She's still in the car.
She's still in the car. She's still riding with me.
You can hang up on the top. What?
I can put her on the luggage rack if I need to. Like, girl, she like to be out in the air anyway. Like she's sunbathing.
Look, I'm gonna be the one that slides down the window and I'm like, "Bitch, you can't get rid of me, guys. You can't get rid of me.
Sunroof
I'm
open.
hanging on. You can't get rid of me.
You open up the sunroof. I'm in there, bitch.
Oh my god, y'all.
Yeah.
Anyway, so let's talk about. How was your week? Like, what's up?
Oh, my week.
We met up.
My son consumed my week.
Oh, Oh, that's
yeah.
right.
We met up
Saturday.
Sunday.
Oh, so I decided
Sunday.
to change my office. It's a little bittersweet because I'm taking over my daughter's old bedroom. And the other day I like took down all her medals that were on this like thing.
Oh yeah.
And I put them in a nice thing. And then I told her today, and she was like, "Oh, they were in order by the time I got them." And when I was like,
you messed that up. Oh,
I should have just moved the whole thing to the garage. Oh, I feel so bad.
Oh.
Anyways, I was like, "Oh, that comes a time."
And there were a lot. That thing was hanging. It was like.
Yeah, and the whole thing was just meddled all over from being a gymnast. But I feel really bad. I feel like I took down her childhood or something. I don't know. What are we supposed to feel like, y'all? We can't have them. I mean, they're moved out. They're out. They're gone. What are you gonna do? Like,
right. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? They're gonna know. What are you gonna do?
What are you gonna do?
Janika said she's screaming. See, this is a topic all by itself.
Oh,
yes.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It is. So then let's see, moved to the office, and she's helping me, which I'm like, the problem is y'all start a project and then realize you have destroyed your entire house, and now it's gonna take months.
And this one can't stand for something. It's in progress. I'm like, it can't get done in a day. She's like, I can't stand this. I need this up. I need this up. No, it's a process.
I can't come fast enough with my stuff.
I was like, it's a process. You gotta wait it out. Don't go through a renovation or some type of construction with no patience whatsoever. She's like, I need Ryan. She's giving me a video. Do you see this? Do you see this? It's coming together. Like, it's okay. Do you see this?
Well, because
but it looks good.
Do things. Okay, so so my office has come together. I'm really excited about it. It's giving me
finally now she's smiling.
But I'm taking over the house. Like I got 3. I'm gonna rate the whole house.
3 areas.
I got the whole house going.
3 areas.
It's just glitter me this house. It's just now the business.
That's you. Glitter.
It's here, there,
Give me your car. Glitter me. Glitter me. Glitter me. Glitter me.
So we go shopping to look for some glitter me stuff. Some Audrey. Some glitter. We hit 8 freaking stores. Let's just talk about the fact that the retail stores don't carry jack anymore.
Anything.
I think it's because we're all online.
But I had to show her. I had to prove that to her because she came to my office. She's like, "Oh, this is nice," and I said, "I only got maybe a handful of stuff from the store. The rest of that, I Amazon the crap out of it."
I was like, "Well, let's go see.
Let's go see. Seeing is
At
believing."
Home Goods, TJ Maxx, Marshalls.
We ran the gamut. You came a retail
that was in
store.
that city. Let's do it in the next city too.
We went from Glenburnie to where did we end up? We ended up over by Hanover.
We ended up at a Mexican restaurant drinking the strongest margarita we've ever had in our entire life.
We asked for a skinny. She gave it to a skinny. All right.
Yeah, we had to ask. You know how bad it is when you get that big margarita, and it first of all you can smell the alcohol coming.
Oh, I was like,
it's that bad when you have to ask for juice. What has happened to us?
Ooh.
Like we should be able to down this bad bill if we couldn't do it. I was like, I appreciate you so much as a bartender. I just need a little something.
Yeah.
Fight this off. Like that's
wash
horrible.
that down.
We had to
I need to have the lining of my esophagus. Forget that. She's killing me. I was like, lady, you have to soften this up. It was too much.
We did. And you know how we just meant to go have something to eat real quick because we've been shopping all day and we had a drink, and then it ended up being several hours through the night.
Yeah, because we left there and went somewhere.
Fridays.
I think she was bummed out because she got nothing.
And then we went to Friday.
Nothing. And then we went to Fridays. My favorite. And then my son. Yeah. So that was on Saturday, Sunday, whatever day that was. My son got a job.
Yay! He just graduated last year.
Yes, he graduated last year and started working. I've shared this story with you guys before COVID happened. He worked as with a minor league team, baseball team here in Frederick, Maryland. Yeah, and then the Frederick Keys, and then COVID happened. They laid him off and whatnot. And so since January, he's been making connections, and he just got hired by the Norfolk Vipers, another minor league baseball team.
Aren't you so excited when your kids accomplish? Oh my gosh.
And it's in his field of study, which is what he wanted. So we're going apartment shopping this weekend. So
it just doesn't it warm your heart when your kids?
And then he's of course walking around the house lit up. He's just like, finally, this has happened for me, because all of his friends that he graduated college with, they pretty much landed in their field of study, and him and another young gentleman was the only one who didn't. Land somewhere after COVID, so he's like excited, and I'm super excited because that means nobody will be home. So we're gonna drink to that.
Oh, while Pebbles is behind me sneezing.
Nobody will.
Why's the dog sneezing?
Pebs, what you doing, girl?
Oh my gosh. Jasmine is going to be on this video for all new students coming into Maryland. She's reading the acclamation of the land for Native American.
Right. Oh,
yeah.
Like the proclamation.
Proclamation. I was like, acclamation. Can you get
Don't worry, I got her because we know she'll take her coverage in. She's going to read the proclamation for the
land. So
land.
University of Maryland is on Native land. So she read it for the for them, and then she's gonna do some other stuff. They're seeing her. You know, when they see your kid out of 45,000 people, you're like, yes,
heck yeah. Better go, JD.
Yeah. All right, see,
Jazzy Diggs.
I'm kind of excited about your kids watching them grow.
You have to be, because it makes you feel good. All that crap we just talked about, how hard we work.
I let my Mercedes go with my 17-year-old. I had to let it go.
Oh, and that video you did for that was hilarious.
I had to let it
the
go.
whole jumping in the sink. That was funny.
I did. I had to jump in the sink.
Yeah.
Girl, my TikTok.
And scream about it. I was like, yeah. Oh my God.
That's it. Oh, Prince Day. Prince just dropped a new album. Yes, he's alive in my soul, in my spirit, all that. They dropped a new song. The album comes out in July. I've already done my pre-orders. I've already tried to learn all the words to Welcome to America. So
I texted her. I was like, I know you got that album coming.
Yeah, I do.
Download.
So let's see. What about your book? Anything?
Yes. My shipment should be at my house when I get home. Okay. So any of you guys, if you ordered a book for me, they came in the mail today. So I'm gonna be signing books and shipping them out. I'll probably end up doing a video tonight. Unboxing my things. So yeah. So I probably have to make another order. We got a book sold in Australia, Ghana, Ghana, Australia, and somewhere else. So those were our goal, was to kind of like do some international. Nice. Yeah, so it'll cost me more to ship the book than what you paid for the book, but that's true. It's all good. I'm doing it because we're trying to get the message.
Should I bring Pebbles to the table?
I think she wants to come. We're over anyway.
Hold on, we're not over. So okay, then she wants to leave. Anyways,
after all that,
Mother's Day, y'all. I just did the photography today, so I'm gonna get that box out on the system. My goal is by tomorrow evening. Okay. I got 3 Mother's Day.
To it.
So it's going to be beautifully made somewhere between Proverbs 31 and Medea.
Which I absolutely love.
Okay, so then there's a Proverbs 31 box, there's a Medea box, and then of course there's a wine box, because us mothers want wine. So look, if you want a box on your list, just start dropping hints to the hubby. Dropping hints.
Tell them what you want.
I have learned. I learned when it came to birthdays and Mother's Day, you just have to tell them what you want. They really want to know what you want. They don't want to figure it out. Even my kids don't want to figure it out.
Yeah.
Just like,
I'm good at doing that because, to me, it's not only the gift, but it's the usefulness of the gift. Because if not, I'll regift you soon. I promise you, I do.
That's another topic we'll talk about next time.
Oh, I will regift.
On regifting, right?
I will regift.
You guys, thanks for hanging out with us. We enjoyed this girl talk. It's always good. We need to know what those younger men, if they appreciate us older women, because that's what's happening these days, right?
But it's all about
because I'm appreciating the youthfulness in these younger men.
I'm making a video about it. Older men want the mind, the heart, and the money.
Oh,
that's what they said. They want your mind, your heart, and your money.
We'll see you guys. Keep hanging out with us. Stay in the Glitter Me This, the Girlfriend Therapy Lounge group. Check me out on TikTok, Instagram, all that good stuff. And then the She As Well.
Oh, yeah. She As Well. Make sure you follow me.
All right. See you later.